John eats cheap. We're going to do some leftovers tonight and kind of a throwback. I have some leftover ham. This is the Aldi Black Forest ham. We love it, thin slice. We got some leftover buns. I got some Swiss cheese. When I was in high school, the place we got the thin sliced roast beef sandwiches and Swiss and ham and Swiss thin sliced sandwiches, Hardee's. I went to Hardee's long before I went to Arby's, and they had the ham and cheese and the roast beef. We're gonna do the ham and cheese, the Hardee's flashback, throwback with John Eats Cheap. It's really easy to do at home and it's very tasty. All right, so I got my Swiss cheese there in the block. I'm gonna slice it myself. And who else? We've had this for probably 30 years. It used to have, you know, these cheese slicers usually have that roller in there, but the wire got so flimsy that I just took the roller out and I just kind of eyeball it. So I'm gonna slice this from the block, fairly thin, and you can do it. It's tough to find a good cheese slicer. I haven't found one, so I just do it this way. And it works, it's good enough. Just gotta eyeball it down. But you know, usually it has that roller in there.
Just seems like it's more work.
I know. It would probably be better, but we have a lot of Swiss cheese right now, so I'm just going to do it this way. All right, so there's my little slice of Swiss cheese. Who remembers those snack crackers we used to get? Nabisco made them. There was twigs, and there was like little Swiss cheese crackers that were Swiss cheese flavored that looked just like that. You know, they had the holes and everything. I miss those. All right, I got about 22 slices here. So I'm just gonna split this in half. This is the Black Forest Aldi. We love it, thin sliced. Get those kind of even. And I don't want to just do it like this. I want to do it like they did, you know, each individual slice when you used to get it at Hardee's back in the day. And this way it seems like twice as much meat too.
Now on the West Coast, they call it Carl's Jr.
Carl's Jr., yes. Arby's and Carl's Jr. I don't know if Carl's Jr. was as big in the 70s as Hardee's was here. Probably. And like I said, that's where I used to get thin sliced roast beef in the 70s and the early 80s.
I went to the bathroom at a Carl's Jr. in California.
We did. Yes, we did. And it was a weird bathroom, if I remember correctly. What was weird about it?
Oh.
It was on the drive between LA and Vegas.
Yeah.
And there was something weird.
The weird thing in California is there's not a lot of public restrooms. And you have to buy something at Carl's Jr. So we bought a soda. Because they're pretty picky about you going just using the bathroom.
I don't blame them for that. That's fine.
Don't even think about it in Hollywood. There's no place to go.
There are no bathrooms.
Oh, it's not good.
All right, so I'll put the base one down, and we're just gonna get these, try and get them pretty evenly stacked. I'm warming up the skillet so we can toast our butter toasted buns. We'll get the Swiss on these, melt it down a little bit. And also, we're gonna heat this up in the skillet just for a couple of minutes. It allows you to cook a little bit of the moisture out. Because a lot of the ham, you know, it's water injected or whatever for more flavor. So yeah, whatever you say. So I'm gonna go ahead and top these with the cheddar too. And yeah, if you have sliced, that's good. But we had this one on hand. So that's what we're going with. All right. First, we're gonna toast off our buns. All right, so we got our butter in there, nice buns. We just soak up a little of the melted butter. We're probably gonna have to add a little more because these need to be really buttery and toasty. I'm sure, you know, Hardee's didn't want to make sure it was really buttery, but that really makes it good. So here we go, second one going in. Sop up all that butter. And let those brown and get toasted. So while our buns are toasting, we're gonna put these in. I noticed all of the holy cheese went on this one. and the solid cheese went on that
Oh,
one.
we'll switch it around a
It'll
little.
be all right. It'll be all right.
Oh,
Like
but
always,
one of us is getting less
calories.
cheese.
Yeah, less calories. I'm gonna put this in. I'm gonna do this at like 50% power, just so it doesn't overcook the ham. I just really want the cheese to melt and get a little bit of the water and the moisture out of the ham. All right, our buns are toasted nicely. Lots of butter. I'm gonna put our ham. I did it in the microwave on really low power just to slowly warm it up. Cheese isn't quite melted. So I'm gonna go into the pan. Oops, let's get that guy up there.
I got a good shot of your arm.
Nice. I'm gonna add just a little bit of water to steam that cheese. Lid goes on. Melt that cheese and we're ready to go. There we go. I'm sure Hardee's didn't do it this way, but that's the way I do the knockoff. Got the nicely toasted bun. We'll go in with the ham. Everything's hot, everything's melty. Oh, I used to love these. And you know, I'm not gonna lie. I used to say, what do I want? The ham and cheese or the roast beef? I got both. They used to have a really good chicken sandwich back in the day too.
Remember when they had fried chicken for a while? Oh, that was so good.
They had fried chicken that was really good. And I haven't had
miss
their tenders. Maybe their tenders are just as good. But there you go. That's it. That's what we're having for dinner. And this is with leftovers. Leftover bun, leftover cheese, leftover ham. Toasting that bun makes it so good. Thanks for watching Johnny's Cheap Memories. Leave them in the comments. Give us a thumbs up, a share. Thanks for watching. Watch us on TikTok too. Thanks for watching Johnny's Cheap.